Hi friends, welcome to Crafternoon. Today we're going to be looking at the book Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree by Robert Barry. It's a fun story about a tree that keeps getting shared with many other friends. So this is a good one. Due to copyright regulations, I'm not able to read the entire book, but we do have it at the library so you can check it out there. This is Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree. Mr. Willoughby's Christmas tree came by special delivery. Full and fresh and glistening green, it was the biggest tree he had ever seen. He dashed downstairs to open the door. This was the moment that he'd waited for. "Oh, a magnificent tree, splendid," he cried. "Please, sir, won't you carry it right inside? I think it might look best this year, right in the parlor corner here." But once the tree stood in its place, Mr. Willoughby made a terrible face. The tree touched the ceiling and then bent like a bow. "Oh, good heavens," he gasped. "Something must go." Can you see how the tree is bending at the top? It's too tall for that space. Baxter the butler was called on in haste to chop off the top, though it seemed quite a waste. "That's great," Mr. Willoughby cried with glee. "Now we can start to trim my tree." When the trimming was well under way, the top was placed on a silver tray. Baxter said, "I know just who would be delighted with this Christmas tree." So it was presented to Miss Adelaide, Mr. Willoughby's upstairs maid. She took that tree, and look what happened where she placed it. Oh, it was bending at the top again. "Won't this tree be a pretty sight when I have trimmed it later tonight? But the top, oh dear, I'm so afraid, will have to be cut," sighed Miss Adelaide. And so with scissors sharp and long, she snipped off the top while she hummed a song. The top was set out the very next day in back of the house to be thrown away. And then, look, along came another friend that found that treetop in the trash and shared it with a friend. And unfortunately, the top was too big, so it was cut off, and then a bear found it and took it home. And oh no, it was bending at the top again, so snip, we're cutting a hook off the bottom. And there it is, sharing again. Mrs. Bear took it out. And on that night, Frisky Fox came into sight, and he found that tree. He couldn't wait to take it home and share, but oh no, it was a bit oversized. So they snipped it and put it out. And then our friend, the rabbit, found it. He took that tree home, and it was a little too tall and bent at the top. So they chopped off the top and threw it away. Mistletoe Mouse just happened to see that tiny tip of a Christmas tree. He pulled it through the snow and ice, up some stairs. He fell down twice. At last he reached his cozy house. "It's just the right size," said Mrs. Mouse. And then at the top, if you please, they put a star made out of cheese. Wasn't it grand to have a tree exactly like Mr. Willoughby? There you can see the mouse family with their teeny weeny little tree right next to Mr. Willoughby's grand tree. And that is the end. If you like this one, we do have some other stories with Mr. Willoughby at the library as well. Well, friends, it's time for us to create our craft. After you're done, you can post a picture of your craft on this original Facebook post. Just do so by midnight Sunday, December 14th, for a chance to win a copy of this book and then this little Squishmallow Christmas tree. So go ahead and grab your glue or sticky tape and a pair of scissors with your craft kit and we'll get started. Okay, friends, we're going to get started with our craft. In your package, you have a sheet of yellow paper. That will be your background. And then you also have some sheets of 2 different colors of green paper. We're going to take those pieces of green paper and cut them into strips. So you can go ahead and do that. When you're done with your strips, we're going to use them to create a Christmas tree. You can either leave your strips where they have flat edges like this, or you can angle them a little bit so they taper up, whatever you feel that you like the best. So I cut a few strips and I'm going to kind of show you how we're going to build these strip trees. You can either stack them nicely up or you can kind of put them a little side to side. So I'm going to put mine on here. What you will be doing is you're going to glue yours on, but I'm not going to take the time to do that. I'm just going to show you what we're doing. And so I'm going to build a Christmas tree out of strips. And again, you can either make it kind of a wonky wavy tree or you can stack it up nicely, whatever you prefer. And so we'll do those strips to make a tree, kind of like Mr. Willoughby's. You could make it tip over at the top if you want to, or you can make it fit nicely. So there is my tree. You also have a piece of brown paper to make your trunk of the tree. So you can make that trunk whatever size you want. I'm going to add my trunk down there. And then in your packet, you have a star sticker. So I'm going to put my star at the top. And then you also have some light bulb stickers that you can use to decorate your tree however you wish. And so that is our craft today. A pretty easy one. Lots of cutting and gluing today. So remember that if you want a chance to try to win our book, Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree, and this Squishmallow, then go ahead and post that picture on our Facebook page by midnight on Sunday, December 14th for a chance to win. We let the computer randomly select a winner for us. You do not have to be in the picture, just your craft is fine. So thank you for crafting with us. We hope to see you at the library.